or tanking, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I mean, they've improved dramatically with Harden and Howard. But this is a team that's held a winning record in the West now for 8 straight seasons. That's pretty impressive.
It is. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, we all know James Harden, one of the league's leading scorers at the free throw line. Coach McCall said when he's able to play downhill before the defense gets set, he's just a handful. He's a great finisher, a great free throw shooter, and he's got a knack for getting fouled. Guys, Harden is fast, strong, and so sneaky with that sweeper move.
He lives at the line, Doris. Thanks. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Jazz opening up a huge gap. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know, to be honest. I was looking for chances to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, it's going to keep attacking.
Well done. Thunder up, Kevin.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
All right, guys. Great first half. Home fans are loving it. Still want to go over a couple of things, though. We're in a great spot, and it's because of the defense we've played. Keep up that intensity, and they've got no way back into this game. But we've shot the ball well, I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the defensive glass in this half in order to have opportunities to get the break started with bodies already headed up the court. All right, guys, I know we got a healthy lead, but we cannot let up against this tougher team. Let's go.
Everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
And all of a sudden tonight, he's become their big assist man. I mean, his passing was the key to their offense in that first half. Not something you always see.
And that's not a role he usually plays, and one I'm not sure he's comfortable in, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and to his credit, he's done it.
Favors plays the 4 with Cantor at the 5. Burke's the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah.
Enes Kanter, originally from Turkey, some real promise offensively. Scores well on that left block, and he does a nice job on the offensive boards as well. At times, he's even shown the ability to step out and space the floor. It'll be interesting to see how his game develops.
And Beverly kicks to Jones. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Beverly, and Derek Favors with the slam.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, quite angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Kicks it to Howard. From 10 feet out, and Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Kanter not a big leaper or shot blocker, but his strength serves him well defensively.
Yeah, he's a good post defender, Kevin, because of those attributes. He holds his ground and has the length to bother and challenge shots.
Deflects the pass. Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room. That's good. 24 points for Dwight Howard.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 31. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Well, as you can now see on the 2K leaderboard, these are the NBA's steal leaders since the All-Star break. And you look at Mr. Clutch, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
He's just blanketing people defensively. I mean, his steals, the numbers are astounding. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Harden kicks to Howard. Jones in the post. He's guarded by Favors.
They're struggling here. They're just 1 of 5 to start this third quarter. They've got to loosen up here.
And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the 3 off target. Rockets shooting just 34% from the floor. Beverly dishes to Howard. Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Mr. Clutch. Out on his own on the break. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Feeds it to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. That's good from Howard on the assist by Ariza. 26 points for Dwight Howard.
Very productive game for him, but he's going to have to get some help from his teammates if they're going to win.
That's good.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
For Houston, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Beverly. A second chance effort. No good from Howard.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Offensive rebound. Cantor. Good work defensively by Jones.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
For the 3. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Ariza, right side, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Harden the pass to Howard. The baseline J. No good. And Utah the other way now. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Jazz, another 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Jazz have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And it's off from 3-point range. The Rockets shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Harden with it. Favors picks him up. Harden's shot is good.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Good on the 3-point shot. Mr. Clutch has got 45 points.
That's 12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
From the arc, and Utah another 3.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Here's Howard. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism.
And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
And he gets it to go.
You know, really doing a good job of getting into the teeth of that defense here.
Yeah, they're having their way in the paint right now, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming inside the lane.
Ariza goes in. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Ariza. Ariza's got 3 assists tonight.
They are so productive in the low post right now. 8 straight points have come inside the paint.
That's bully ball they're playing there. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Kept alive.
He has not been on his game. And, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Makes it off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 55.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And Beverly gets to Ariza. The dish to Harden. The pass to Jones.